Good morning, students. So in our last class we have discussed certain function of Windows. Okay, so we have seen how you can stack different folders, okay, and access different things. Okay, suppose here you are viewing a picture, and here you can set a slideshow so that one picture after another will be displaying on your screen. Okay, so there are certain steps involved to do that. Please go through my last video so that you can get a proper idea how to do this. Okay, so with this we come to the last topic of our chapter. So please go through this. There are certain steps involved. I will be explaining it right now. Okay, so here step 1 is there, step 2 is there, and the final step is there. Okay, so what is the thing, this topic is, what is the name of the topic? The name of the topic is shutting down the computer. Okay, so when you turn on the computer, you just press your power button of your computer and your computer gets turned on. Okay, after turning on the computer you can do any task you want. Okay, any task you want you can do it on the computer, but what to do after completing all these tasks? Okay, so you can't leave the computer idle. Okay, idle means just not doing any tasks. Okay, it will just waste the energy. Okay, so what it will do, you will just shut down the computer when your this is finished. Okay, the work is finished on your computer. Okay, so see what is the definition says: once we have finished our work on the computer, it is necessary to turn it off properly. Okay, so after finishing our all our necessary tasks on your computer, we have to properly shut it down. Okay, so see, once we have finished our work on the computer, it is necessary to turn it off properly so that we do not lose any important data. Okay, so there are many important data in your computer, and you what to do, just turn it off by switching off the power button. You may lost some important data, so you need to properly shut down the computer. Okay, we also need to shut down the computer to save energy. As I have already told, if your computer is left for whole day, then it will waste energy. Okay, it will waste electrical energy, which will result in higher bills, electrical bills. Okay, so see, we need to shut down the computer to save energy. To turn off the computer, we follow the given steps. Okay, what are the given steps? See, you will click on the start icon. Okay, first of all you will click on the start icon. Click on the start icon or start button, you will click on this. Then next we will see that there is an option right beside here. Okay, on the bottom left corner, here is a button named shutdown. Okay, you will click on the shutdown button. Okay, okay, see here it is, the shutdown button is there, and there are certain options also over there. If you click on this arrow, there are certain options. What are the options? Switch user, log off, lock, restart, sleep, and hibernate. Okay, so what you will do, just if you want to shut down the computer, you will click on this button and your computer will shut down. Okay, after that you will just switch it off. Okay, and if you want to restart the computer or log off the computer or sleep or hibernate, you will click on this arrow button and the options given here. Okay, if you click on restart, your computer will restart again, means it will turn off and automatically start. Okay, so this was the thing. Okay, so there are different shutdown options. To view the options, you click on this arrow. See, this arrow is there, you will click on this arrow, this particular arrow. Okay, clear? Now see, to view the options, you click on this and the triangle. Okay, this is a small triangle. Okay, next to the shutdown button shown in figure 3.19. So figure 3.19, there these options are given. You can choose the various option to shut down the computer as per your requirement. So now look at this box. Okay, this box is important because what, the different functions are given in this box. Okay, so what is the functions, what are the functions, sorry, what are the functions given here? Switch user. So what is it is the mentioning, what does switch user do? Switches to another user account on the computer without losing open program and Windows process. So you can switch to another user, you can create different user on your system. Okay, then you will just log off. What will just log off means switches to another user account on the computer after closing all of the open programs and Windows process. Okay, so this topic is also done. Now lock, you can lock the computer. Okay, locks up the computer while you are far away from it, means you will lock it and it will require a password to open again. Okay, then restart. What is the restart option? the option turns off the computer and then immediately turns it on. Okay, I have already told you that this is the function of the restart button. The computer is rebooted and it is known as a warm boot or soft boot. Okay, so warm boot and soft boot comes under restart option. Okay, then there is a option named sleep. Okay, so what is written here? When in sleep state the system appears to be off. Okay, in sleep state the system will appear off. This option allows us to keep our information stored in RAM. Okay, so some programs will be stored in your RAM, so that whenever you again want to do anything on the computer, it will execute easily. Okay, very quickly you can do stuffs. Okay, or very quickly you can do different tasks associated with your different programs. Okay, so information is stored in RAM. And open application intake, where we are gone, means when you are, suppose you are working in an office, so you want to go to lunch. Okay, so you will just keep it on sleep mode. Okay, now see, but what does the sleep mode do? But it significantly reduces power consumption, means your monitor will just turn off, not your system will turn off. Okay, so when you are away, you don't want to waste your power on your monitor screen, so you will just do this sleep option. Okay, depending on the machine, either a keystroke or pressing the power button on the computer once is needed to wake up. Okay, so when you are asleep, someone wakes you up, no, that you want to go to school, then someone will wake you up at 8 a.m. or 2 p.m. So you will just move your mouse or just click on the power button, just press it once, and your computer will be again what, your computer will be live again. Okay, or it will wake up from sleep. Okay, now another option is also there. The last option is known as hibernate. So what is hibernate? Hibernate is found only in laptops. This is very important. Okay, hibernate is only found in laptop computers, not in desktop computer, as it is written here. Hibernate is only found in laptop. This puts the computer into a low power mode. So what does the hibernate option do? It puts the computer into a low power mode after saving all running programs and open Windows on the machine's hard drive for quick restart. Okay, so again I am saying what hibernate do. It is only found in laptop, and this option puts the computer into a low power mode. Okay, so your computer will, or your laptop mentioned here, will consume less power. Okay, mode, it will go to the low power mode, and after saving all running programs and open Windows on the machine hard drive for quick restart. So it will create a temporary what to say, temporary folder or temporary system. It will make a temporary system where it will save all running programs and open Windows. Okay, suppose we have viewed this, so it will keep it intact. Okay, in a temporary actually it will be something higher classes study. So just imagine that it will keep a temporary what, backup, or what to say, it will keep a temporary, means all the programs that you are running on the computer, it will be in a temporary state, so somewhere in your hard disk. And whenever you want to, whenever you want no, whenever you will turn on the computer, it will just quickly appear on your screen. Okay, so here it is written, saving all running programs and open Windows on the machine's hard drive for a quick restart. Okay, so go through this video, students, and after watching the video, write your name, roll number in the group. And with this we come in end to this chapter, and in the next class I will be giving you the question answers of this chapter. Okay, so go through the video. Have a nice day. Thank you.